Hello and welcome back to Tech World. So in the last episode I made this log turner. I also started doing put a couple of paintings up, did a little bit of kind of renovation to the place, some more stone here. What I want to do here actually is I wouldn't mind popping out of the house. If it's night time, it is. Okay, so I'm going to spend a day just getting some sand, I think. Might be quite a cool idea. I haven't actually got any iron boots. Let's just get some iron boots, get full iron. Just for the moment. And okay, so I'll get some iron boots. And we'll get some sand. Let's get a shovel as well, because my shovel broke in the last episode. Alright, so there's some full iron armour. And yeah, I haven't actually got a pickaxe at all, have I now? Guess we'll get one of those as well. I haven't got any iron left though, so I have to be stone for now. But I'm sure I'll sort out fairly soon. So yeah, let's just leave now. And we said, of course, I'm going to make the kit 50. Might get jumped here. And we did. Oh, I'll buy another one. I've got some apples left. I may want to make those into golden apples though. So let's just head back. I want some sand. I was wondering how deep this actually goes to. Not very deep. That's not deep at all, it's only 15. I thought it was much deeper than that. So I want some sand this episode. Put some string here. So I've got 36 sand already, that's good. Don't know what I was doing there. Not quite sure what that's going to do in there. Could have made it out of sapphires actually, but it doesn't matter. So to get some sand, I'm gonna want some more food as well. So some carrots. Oh, the flax looks like it's actually grown. Well, I'm not going to assume that's it. So I'll put some more carrots down, I guess. I've got seeds here. I must have more seeds there, right? Which one is my... Oh, they're the same. I may have to host some more ground at some point. These guys are actually escaping, aren't they? I've got no idea how they're escaping. But oh well. Doesn't matter. Let's get some sand now. Alright, I guess I'll just get all the sand I can from here. It makes sense just to get a load of sand from here. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Get this sand, this will be a bit easier. And I can get the coke oven bricks. Then I'm going to head back inside and do some more renovation. Oh. That's close, not too close. I may have to kill some animals there. We'll see. We've got some flowing water now. Whether this is going to be bad, I'm not sure. That's interesting though, how it's flowing. Can she get it from here? Makes it a lot easier. Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh. Perfect timing. I could actually just do the torch thing, couldn't I? Then I'd have to swap. The torch thing, how do you do it like this, isn't it? That's fortunate. Yeah, I don't have much. Alright, well, we're just going to keep on going. Why isn't my health regenerating? No, it was. So I didn't notice. Always looking west just to see. Come on. That's not where I want to be. Oh, I got 133, so that's not bad. Let's just do the sugar thing. To be honest, I'm gonna have to do something with those animals anyway. I must have brought all the wheat inside, I guess. Well, these guys are not going to trample the crops. None of it's growing anyway. So I've got another 24. Let's go a bit further this way and then I'll go the other way after this lot. Yeah, I'm getting quite a lot now. I don't need this. I shouldn't have done that, but anyway. Yeah, you don't need to do that. But before you couldn't just place this stuff on top of it. That's one of the things that changed. Pretty 1.3 update, I guess. Got a load of sheep there as well. Alright, we're looking good on this side. The sun is going down though, so we're going to go back. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have got the sound from there. Oh, actually, I want to get the... I want to get some clay. Let's just grab the clay and then go. Alright. Let's just grab it all. Why not? Oh, damn it. What was I thinking there? Alright. Did I leave anything in these furnaces? So this was the path. Yeah, this is an interesting thing because I do need to... So I guess if this is higher up, so I guess I could make this a 60 sort of thing here. I've got some more iron in here. That's good. I would need one more piece though. This is clearly going to be an important thing. I'm on 60 here, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, the water level was lower than this, so if I do want to do something from underneath the water, possibly with the MFS stuff, I've got an interesting idea that maybe you could put the force field in to block the whole water, the whole river. That'd be quite cool. How do you make this sandy brick then? Bricks and sand. And the coke oven brick. Huh. Well, which recipe is better? I'd have to use 8 bricks. Why would I do that? I don't know why I do this bottom recipe, because that surely is more. It looks more. Well, it's sandy brick, so we need... To make a coke oven brick, we only need 5 sand and 4 bricks. 2 bricks and 2 sand. 3 sand. 4 bricks and 4 sand. 5 bricks and 4 sand. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah. So to make 2 of those, we'll need 4 bricks and 4 sand. Yeah, let me just do this again. So to make 2 of those, we need 4 bricks and 4 sand. So that would be 5 bricks. No, but it would be 4 bricks and 5 sand. So it's exactly the same. No, that's pointless then. So we need a lot of bricks basically. And I think we established that the clay doesn't work in the slag furnace. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. We're not going to want this. Alright. I'm going to want everything at level 50. Yeah, I'll fix that in a minute. Yeah, you can get that. Oh, iron, nice. Let me just get a slag furnace over here as well. Because at the moment, I think coal is not proving to be much of a problem. Yeah, I didn't have enough coal to fill that bit in before. I do now. So we want the slag furnace here, so I need another crafting table. What is that thing? Is it a recipe? Let me just look. Actually, it's going to be curious. I remember this thing somewhere. You haven't got any lead. Alright, we do want a slag furnace though, so I think a slag furnace is something like that, yes. And we're going to place this at the correct level. And yeah, and this was where we're going to enter the actual area. So in a sense, this spot here is like the wall. And then we want to have this, and then if that's the wall there, it's going to make sense for a lot of this area doesn't even make much sense actually. I think we could just say it was actually anything through here. No, I just filled that whole bit up, I think. So yeah, it was a bit of a waste to use smooth stone here, but I don't mind that much. Oops. Gotcha. Let's start filling some of these areas in then. Okay. Might get some spawning if we sort out the light levels there. I didn't get any food though. Because apples are a possibility. I should have probably taken some sugarcane with me. Or pumpkins or something. Got 8 wheat here though. So that's alright. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really worrying about the achievements at the moment. So a bit of bread would be nice. Alright, yeah, so yeah, let me just I'll just get rid of this stack. But yeah, you see if you're going down there, so this is the interesting thing I suppose, is that if I'm going down there, one of the ways I can access this spot here and this spot. So this is the way back to the base over in this direction, and yeah, I kind of think that most of the stuff beyond this wall that I'm looking at here with the paintings on is kind of what I want the back wall to actually be. So with that in mind, I want to start filling up large areas of this. Because it's not proving to be particularly useful. So let's just do that, yeah. This area around here I don't think is much use. And yeah, I mean, I can literally... Yeah, because I said the 50 is the base, it makes this process a lot simpler as well. So I can literally basically say this is the back wall here. And then I can think about the ceiling after. So let's think of it like that. So anything beyond this wall, so anything here is ready for deletion basically. But anything further back, I don't want to be deleting. So I want that to be. I want this basically to be the back wall cross. Yeah. I'll probably replace that in a minute. And then all this area can go. Yeah, that's cool. And then we still got yeah, because when I come in, I always come in through here, don't I? Yeah. All right, I've got it. I've got it basically exactly how I want it. All right. So now this issue with the iron furnace. We've got a slag furnace here. Let's put this iron in here. Stop burning it. So the slag furnace is going to require. So the iron furnace, it just needs 5 pieces of iron and a regular furnace. Okay. Yep. I may start using this recipe guide. I need to just check what that is. I can't remember now. But yeah, I remember seeing enough. All right. So we've got a slag furnace. I'll put the iron furnace underneath it because I'm going to get rid of this chest in a moment. And then the iron furnace. Well, actually, I don't want to put this. I want to see if I can get copper in there. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably not going to be a great time to move this chest actually, so I'm going to do it now. Well, actually, I do have. Oh yeah, of course, because I took out the iron. So what was the copper to iron upgrade? This is what. Yeah. So you can actually do a normal one just with a piece of wood. That's cool. You surround a piece of wood by copper, and you can just do a chest. Okay. But I want to do copper to iron, which is going to need. We can use refined iron, but we've got regular iron, so we'll just use 4 pieces of glass. Yeah, I'm not going to cook up too much sand because I need it for the coke oven stuff. 4 pieces of glass, so I'll put this in the iron furnace because that shouldn't. Just separate that out. Yeah, we'll only use 1 piece. It's not. I mean, it's using 5 out of 8 is alright, isn't it? I guess. Get decent speed on that. So yeah, we can't actually make a bronze pickaxe, unfortunately, because we need bronze. And we've got no tin, because I don't think tin must not be at this level. I'd love to make one of those. So yeah, so I basically need an iron pickaxe. I kind of have to get it, even though I want to do the chest upgrade, so I will have to wait on that. So I've got my 12 flint here. I've got gravel, so I really want to do this mortar thing. I've been holding that off for far too long now. So I need 2 refined iron and 5 stone bricks. Okay. All right. Did I make the iron pickaxe already? Where's my iron pickaxe gone? Oh no, oh yeah. 2 iron and 5 stone bricks, right? And I need refined iron. Can I put the refined iron in here, I wonder? No. Once you do this, yeah, I didn't actually think of this. It's just 1 for 1 because I noticed in the last episode that it went from the ore straight to refined, and you get some XP for that. Okay, good. So we want some stone bricks as well. So I guess we're just going to get some more cobble from here. More iron, good. Okay. So let's just make this entranceway to this. Cool. Yeah, I did actually want to get a load of cobble, but honestly, I can just get it from here while I'm excavating. Alright, so if I'm going to make that the back and then the front, is there, isn't it? Yeah. But even so, we don't want to be in a position where we're doing anything above level 60. Yeah, I mean, if we look at the area that we're going to be digging out under, I just want to see if... See, we're going to be digging this bit. Yeah, but none of this, it doesn't matter where we go from above, none of this is going to get to 60. So we just do very little. Yeah, that's how I'm going to see it, I think. We'll do very little to this area. More spiders, eh? Who's this guy? Jump on you that time. Alright, I don't really want this here. There's no very little point to have it here. This stuff is not that useful, but I am going to be digging out this area, so I may as well leave it there. But yeah. So anything above level 60, we've got to say, is a no-go for digging. But anything below is available. So yeah, if that's the way we come in, to dig or to build, this is always the thing. Yeah. Where is this? So, and the stairway is there. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure how to do this. So I'm just going to do what I thought of originally, just see how it goes. You know, just slowly get rid of this stuff. I mean, we know we want this level to be 50 though. It just makes much more sense. It makes more sense for everything down here to be 50. And that's the way I'm going to look at it. Yeah. So what was this upgrade then, I wonder? Yeah, I want to make sort of little stairways everywhere. Yeah, you see, this is kind of interesting, because what I could potentially do is have that staircase all the way over here and continue to go down. So let's try that actually. It's not a 2, but it almost is. It needs to be a 3. We need to keep that certain things the same here. Yeah, okay. Yep. You see, once we start getting a good idea of the shape we want, then we can put the stone brick in. And, you know, potentially other things as well. We're not getting that near. Actually, it's because I'm not going down properly. We may not actually be that far off. I'm curious about this now. We're not that far off, are we? Not far off at all, actually. Oh wow, would you look at that? Is that? It is! Oh, that is fortunate. Another way of putting that. That goes perfectly down. I don't even have to... Yeah, wow. That was cool. Alright. So this is pretty cool now. Let's give it some more here. See what we can do with this bit. Yeah, this is starting to take shape, I think. But you see, these things don't take shape though unless you really, really modify them quite heavily. Oh wow, that was a bit too much damage there. There's another piece of iron here. But yeah, so how is this going to work? So it's going to go in from that way, and it's also going to go... So I guess I could just carry on building that staircase all the way up here. But then that wouldn't go like this. So that's a bit nonsensical actually. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. That was too good for me to just change everything now. I'm going to do this now. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could slightly change that, couldn't I? Got some... So if I was going to come in at somewhere, where would I want to come in? 1, 2, 3. No, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to come in so there's no... Yeah, that might be quite a fun way to come in, just a bit to the right actually. Make this the right hand one. Yeah. So I could just come in and then go down like that. I wouldn't even take full damage. That's perfect. So let me just do this. So yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. So yeah, so we've got this sort of border around the stairs here. Let's just swap these two out for smooth stone. Yep. And the 3 there. 3 there, and 3 there. So this is going to be a kind of wall here. Yeah. Yeah. And then the 3 here, and then boom, 3 all the way up here. But then we can't really get back up. But I do like it right there though. I'll think about this bit. I mean, and in a sense, because we are coming down anyway, and this bottom area is going to be open anyway. Yeah, so let's think about what we've actually got for certain. We know this bottom area is going to be open because there's no entrance ways anyway, so we may as well just make this whole thing open. So we've got some more iron, some more of that. Let me just move this down once for all. No, we do need a pickaxe on this. Alright, let's just get the chest. Oh, I'd hate if there's a creeper there. You never know, but hopefully not. Alright, let me just... I might have actually got everything there. I think I have. Yeah, I'm not going to organise this properly now. I should do, but I'm not going to. It's one of those things that you can just organise it later. Okay. I haven't got much food left now. I might just grow food in here. I don't know. Alright, so we know we're going down this way as well. How did this actually go? Let me just look how this actually went. So it went like that. Did I go through here already? Yeah, I did. I came to the conclusion that here was the good spot. I didn't actually fill this in. That was a mistake. But this was where I wanted it to be. Right about here. Yeah, I'm low enough here. not much is going to matter too much. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's about 58 where the water is. So this area may end up being a bit bigger than I first anticipated, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're low enough that even getting some of this iron here is not going to cause water to come in. I mean, it sounds like it will, but it's at least 5 blocks away. All right. So I need to really check where I am in comparison with this tunnel here. Let's just go through. Alright, so that's where I am. And then what happened next? Carried on further. This level I want to be 50 anyway. Alright, well I'm not going to worry about that particular bit quite yet. So what if I dig right here? Can you come out? Yes, we are. And then we went, and then it was up. Alright, so we want to connect that up as well. We may get some spawning. But I have dumped a lot of my stuff at the moment, so let's just check. Alright, this is good. Yeah, this is pretty good actually. So just a bit. Hey, where is it? All right. Well, I've got coal now, of course. Oh, not so awesome. That is awesome, though. Another iron pickaxe. Alright, so yeah, so this... So let me just check. This is exactly the route I want, basically. Yeah, and this is going to be the middle square. So I'll make this pathway 3. So in other words, it's going to be three. And I would need to actually dig this out anyway, because there's going to be a couple of layers where I'm actually going to be standing above. So instead of doing that thing, we're just looking up. I can just get rid of it now. This will just let me do it without, you know. You can even do a little minecart thing here, possibly. Might actually do that because it's such a short distance that it actually seems worth it. If I can set it up correctly, it just it's just a case of jumping in the minecart and that's it. Why not? It will certainly be quicker than other methods. And then I can just be out and then Alright, so that's cool. So it's this here, and we'll keep the same levels as well, like this. Yeah, I may even fill in the other side because there's not much point to that. The initial exploratory thing. It's kind of a bit of a waste of time. Yeah, I'm just going to fill it in actually. I'll just get this there. But yeah, I'll fill this in. So yeah, so it's going to be this. Let me just get rid of all the mobs because what's the point of having them on? I much prefer. Yeah, I can see I'm in a decent spot here. All right, so we've got the 3 there. Yeah, so 3 here. I wanted that extra pick, didn't I? Oh shit, I've got no food now. Let me just eat these apples then. Alright, I need this pick, don't I? Where's the wood? There it is. Just put that in there for a minute. Yeah, that's the only annoying thing about it. You have to think about it differently. I may try another solution. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, and soon we're going to be making stairs as well, but the stairs will be stone brick. But like I say, I want to even before I do that, I want to make sure that I don't need to worry about how things are going to look before I start placing. But yeah, we know that this is how this is. So that's a 3 there. So let me get our smooth stone. It's 3, so it's that level, that level, that level. Yeah, so we start at 60 here, so we want this to be 60. Yeah, so the first level will go down will be 59. That makes sense. So we want to go down here, and then we want to go down to 59 here. Is this going to be right? 59 here, and 58, and then yeah. So we could just is there any way to do this? Yeah, there is. 58. Then 59. and then we're going to want to be one higher than this, and then 60. So then this we want this basically to be the whole level of the thing. Yeah, so everything apart from going down here is yeah, it's like this basically. Yeah, that's good. Let's just give ourselves a little. Was that another area? What is actually up here? This is just some area that I've blocked off, isn't it? Well, at least I've blocked it off. Again, I'm not going to worry about this particular area for now. As long as we've got that nice pathway leading in there, I'm not too fast. And we certainly want more smooth stone here. Yeah, and I think it's nice to have it just just at the end of the corridor here. Yeah, we're not going to want this here. And yeah, what I'm actually going to do is when I actually place all the stuff, I'll just replace all of it with stone bricks. Okay, so let's dig the rest of this tunnel then. So like I said, we're going from 60. Going from 60 here. We're going to be going all the way down to 50. So you can see, even though we are going a little bit further than I've actually already dug out, it's not substantially further. It's only, I think it's only going to be 3 levels, in fact. So yeah, so then we're going to go then to 53, to 52. Hopefully we're not going to come across anything here. This is our level. Down at 50. So yeah, that's how it basically is going to work. And I guess we'll have just have the roof of this level. It's going to be a nice high roof. And we'll keep that roof level consistent. So I think that will do for that section. I mean, obviously it won't do, but it will do for now. Anyway. Just trying to get rid of some of these extraneous blocks here. Sometimes it's interesting to say how far above you when you're going down the staircase do you want the roof to be. It's quite an interesting thing to talk about. Okay. So yeah, so our route back to base is quite solid now, as is this area here. And honestly, that looks fine. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm happy with having these three here, and then I guess that would be there as well. Yeah. I mean, I guess it does look a bit funny having it like that, but honestly, if you just had a few more like this, yeah, actually, that's the way to do it, isn't it? Because you kind of got no choice but to have a ledge which is longer than the three. If you just have a little bit more in the back here, just maybe just put this wall in there as well. Yeah, because then we can go there and there and go back, and it's all good. Now, the iron mortar. Finally, let's do this iron mortar. Alright. Okay, so we need 2 refined iron and 5 stone bricks. So we're going to want to get our stone bricks on the go. We've got another section there. So we need some refined iron. Let's get... Got 8 already, so that's good. And we need stone bricks. And of course, actually the stairs will probably be the #1 priority, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, I think that'd be the case. Alright, so we've got a bit more there, we'll just leave that for now. So let's get our stone bricks on the go. Okay, so 2 refined iron and 5 stone bricks. Okay, could possibly make another one, but we'll see. Not at the moment. Can pulverize ingots to dust. So we just look at the usages for this. And there's a few. So coal can make hydrated coal dust. We can make copper dust, clay dust, tin dust. Is there any advantage to making clay dust? Probably not really. But one thing we definitely know we can use it for, which is what we're going to do right now, is use it for the gravel. So let's see how this goes. Wow, that is too full, that table already, isn't it? Let's just move the clay out for a minute. Let's put this in the chest here. I will organise these chests in a similar way that I've done before. Alright, so we just put the clay in there with the gravel. Wow, it took them all. 45. 47 flint. But that is awesome though. There's no real doubt about that, to get that much flint. And flint we can use to make TNT, industrial TNT. So there's an interesting thing actually. And I think on that note, I'm going to leave this particular episode. I may actually make some TNT. I think I made some nice strides though in really starting to get a much stronger grip on what's going on with this place. And yeah, and like I say, we haven't even gone below level 50 yet, apart from this section, which is just one staircase down. And this, of course, connects up to this staircase going all the way out there and to the right-hand side there, which is very, very cool. We've got a lot of smooth stone cooking there. May as well just top it up while I'm here. I haven't got enough coal for it, but oh well. But yeah, so lots more to come in the next episode. So until then, thanks for watching.